ideas for NBA 2K. I don't know how long this little series is gonna be, but the fact that they put eras into this game and where you can go back and play in 1983 and 1990s and the early 2000s is honestly astonishing to me and really amazing. But as you can tell by the title, we're going to be resummiting the NBA from 1983 to present day 2022 to 2023 season, especially the current season we're in right now. Probably will maybe just summate the season as a whole. See how it goes. The subscription made on the road to say on the road to 700 subs, but we're actually on the road to 800 subs. We're at 735 right now. I want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the views, the likes, the I was just want to say that I'm thankful. Don't know where I'd be without all the support you guys give me and all the love and all the views, and I'm so thankful. Like I said, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I want to build a community on YouTube and be a long-lasting streamer slash YouTuber for years to come. Yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna be. I hope it's at least maybe 5 to 7 parts, not 10, but it shouldn't take me too long. I know I'll be busy with work here and there, but I'll be able to do some of it. I'll be trying to finish the Jordan challenges later today as well. I got work tomorrow, and I close tomorrow, so I probably may not stream. I got work again Monday, so I don't know if I'll stream. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, let's get into it. 1983. This is 1983-84 season, the season right before Jordan came into the league. So, I just clicked. I made the user team the Knicks. They got Bernard King, young Bernard King, young Bill Cartwright, who played with the Bulls later in his career. Truck Robinson. This is in 1983, by the way. Prospect scouting. Hakeem Olajuwon. That was his name was Hakeem, not Hakeem. It was apparently that was his name before. Michael Jordan, Leroy Gibson, not even a real player. Pacers, that's my state's team. Yeah, it is. John Stockton in here, Sam Perkins, Otis Thorpe, Kevin Willis. Who else is real in here? Actually, I want to see if there's anybody that if anybody that I want to see if there's anybody that made like a draft class with Charles Barkley and what's his name? Yeah, like Barkley, Bowie, and Alvin. Like that right there. That's what I mean. Barkley. Reggie Miller wasn't in the same draft class. There's no way he was, right? Or he wasn't. Let's see if this has got Barkley. Barkley Jordan. There's Charles Barkley, Sam Perkins, Sam Bowie, who was a bust, Melvin Turpin. I don't know much about him. Jay Humphries. John Stockton's got to be in here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know why he's a C overall. To be fair, should be an A, but oh well. Anyways, this is 1984 draft class. Charles Barkley's not to the game because he hasn't. They have to like sign some sort of rights and whatnot, and he doesn't want to do that. They don't have to, obviously. This is 1984 draft class. Should be interesting. I'm stimulating, so I'm not gonna be playing. I may like jump into the games like near the end of the season, like the last game of the season. Just like, it will CPU trade offers. The Knicks. Okay, always have CPU adjust. The simulation is going so fast, bro. Oh my god, this actually makes me excited. Fill in knowledge. Scout around. Scout best first rounders. Bro, what? What's this have? Yeah, okay. The Knicks, I can't even keep for the record because they're moving so fast. Just got a new subscriber to Visa. Just subscribe to the channel. Thanks for this sub. Yeah, there's a trade deadline when you like to stop and make some trade offers. No. Also, I won't be the Knicks the entire time. We'll be trading. Well, not trading teams. We'll be moving around to different teams. Just to let you guys know. Yeah, 739 subscribers. The contract is issued, and I'll also not be stopping for that either. Oh wait, the CPU is supposed to. I need to turn this on before I even forget. It's. Oh my god, this is a new menu for me. Settings. Where would it be? Team. Pacers. Where would it be on this? Ticker? That's not it either. Tuning sliders, player DNA. Where in the world? This is so new to me, bro. I'm so pissed I can't find this. 2KB's team selection, gameplay, team. Okay, off. Yeah, CPU will handle everything. I just forgot to do that. Sorry about that. Even though the re-sign period and trade deadline have already been passed. Sadly enough. Which is absurd. Magic Johnson wins the MVP, the 1984 MVP. Rookie of the Year is Ralph Sampson, 19 points, 11 rebounds, 11.5 rebounds to be fair. Kevin McHale, 6th Man of the Year. Jack Sikma, Defensive Player of the Year. Sleepy Floyd, Most Improved Player. Coach of the Year goes to Brad Nelson. I don't know if he's the actual coach. NBA All-NBA First Team Magic, Isaiah, Larry Bird, Mark McGuire, and Moses Malone. All-NBA Second Team, Alex English, Walter Davis, Julius Erving, Dr. J, Bernard King, the star Nick player, Jeff Ruland, he's a fat face, World B. Free, Gus Williams, Dominique Wilkins, the young Dominique Wilkins, Purvis Short, Jack Sikma, rounded All-NBA 13. All Defense First Team, Sidney Moncrief, Paul Presley, Larry Bird, Larry Nance, Jack Sikma, Magic Johnson, T.R. Dunn, Buck Williams, Dr. J, and Kareem Miranda, All-NBA second. Very old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. All-Rookie First Team, Ralph Sampson, Darrell Walker, Ennis Watley, Doc Rivers, young Doc Rivers, and Byron Scott. All-Rookie Second Team, Clyde, the Glide, Drexler, Dale Ellis, Steve Tipanovich, that's how you pronounce it, Thurl Bailey, Jeff Malone. I don't think he has any relations to Moses or Karl Malone, but never know. Playoffs, we made this as a 5 seed. The standings, while we're at it, where would they be at? Standings, question mark. Oh, I'm stupid. Lakers went 65-17. Well, who is the worst team in the NBA? The Bullets. The Bulls are bad. Not that. What about the West? The Rockets are horrible, 14-68. My God. The Lakers did go 71-11. Would be the best record at the time. Jazz. Oh my God, the West was horrible. Oh, okay, no, the West isn't horrible. This is back then. The playoff seeding was a bit different, like the Spurs, or that's the Clippers. Excuse, San Diego Clippers. Or 3 seeds: Suns, Spurs, Blazers, Mavericks, and Nuggets. Round out the playoff seeding for the West. The East: Celtics, Sixers, Pistons, Bucks, Knicks at 41-41. New Jersey Nets, Cavs, and Hawks are your playoff teams for the Eastern Conference. Should be a Celtics and Lakers finals, but we'll see. Knicks have got eliminated. Whoop-de-doo. Lakers and Jazz in the Western Conference Finals. Celtics and Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals, a classic matchup. It is Lakers and Celtics. We'll simulate through game. Lakers take game 1. Lakers lose game 2. Celtics take game 3 up 2-1. Tied at 2-2. Celtics up 3-2. For every elimination game in the finals, we'll like simulate it, like simcast it and jump in and watch. Won't play, but Celtics looking to close out on the NBA championship here in 1984. They might just do it. They just might. All right, they're up 11 with a minute and 2 seconds to go. I'm not gonna be playing. Choose sides. Nada.
And the Lakers have possession.
This looks kind of cool. Lakers, they're down 3-2 and down 11. They're trying to keep their season hopes alive as Magic Johnson turns it over. That might do it for the season. The Celtics might wrap it up and win a championship. Let me turn down some of the audio. I guess, yeah, it has to be in here. Commentary volume, I'll turn that down a bit. PA volume, I'll turn that down as well. Sound effects. Crowd, we'll turn it down as well. Player chatter, we'll turn that down. So I used to Madden in the settings there. Celtics, they're going to close it out, and I think win the NBA championship. That's quite obvious. I know they won an IRL like in the history books in 1984 as well as Larry Bird, the jumper. That is good. Putting the finishing touches on an NBA championship. Bird, I believe. I didn't even show his stats. Abdul-Jabbar only 22 points. Ugh. And the fans are chanting BLA. Cream in the post. The skyhook, no good. Mikal, the rebound. Dennis Johnson may have stepped out of bounds, but that ain't going to matter. The Boston Celtics going to win the championship in year one of this re-simulation. They turn it over, but that ain't going to matter. They pushed it up kind of fast, but like I said, the game's over. It was over when we jumped into it as Michael Cooper misses. Celtics are the NBA champions. 1983-84 champions. They beat the Lakers in 6 games. We'll see the celebration, of course. This is a pretty lackluster. Okay, here it is. Look at Larry Bird hyping up Rob Parrish, the Chief. I love this, like, filter and, like, reset, like, back in time type thing. I love it. It's just, like, one of my favorite things ever. Dude, Larry Bird was standing on the pole. Oh, not the pole, the table. 739 subs, chat. Make sure to like and sub. We're on the road to 800 subscribers. James Worthy taking the knee. I think that's James Worthy. Magic's walking off the court. One guy bent over. Emotion running through his mind. Emotion running through for the Celtics. Who's the guy that threw the chair? Threw the chair? What chair? What are you talking about? Larry Bird up the trophy. Danny Ainge, number, I think it's 44. Yep, Danny Ainge. What a first season. That was very quick, I'll say. Well, that'll do it. Celtics are the NBA champions. Win 115 to 102. Oh my god, I literally... Oh my god, I have to force win for the Celtics. They literally just won the championship, so... He was a couch or something, threw a chair, and it was a big thing. What? So, I don't know, I don't know why it didn't save me them winning, but... Celtics are your NBA champions, 1984 champions. Larry Bird is Finals MVP. It was an older incident. I have no idea to look that up. Anyways, we're in the offseason player retirements. Elvin Hayes, Mike Clark, ML Carr, Robert Adams, and Sam Williams. An interesting retiree class. Elvin Hayes is definitely one of the bigger names. Hall of Fame inductees while we're here. Elvin Hayes. Historic changes. A player fouled in transition with a clear path to the basket will receive 2 free throws and retaining best possession. The uniforms for the Jazz, uniforms for the Pacers, relocating Cleveland to Los Angeles. San Diego Clippers will be the Los Angeles Clippers. Okay. League meetings, approved. Draft lottery. This is big because this is the MJ draft. The Bulls are at number 4 odds. Clippers have the Seattle pick. Blazers have the Pacers pick. Bobby Knight, that's who it was. Oh, he played for Duke, I believe. Yeah, I don't like Duke. The Bullets end up with the number 1 overall pick. Rockets, Clippers, then Bulls. Bulls stay at 4. Will they draft Jordan at 4? Probably not. Blazers at 5. Kings at 6. Hawks at 7. Clippers have 2 top 10 picks. I don't know how this is happening. Mavericks at 9. Sixers at 10. Whoever the Clippers own pick. Nets, Pacers, Sixers again. Mavericks, Blazers, Bucks, Spurs, Jazz, Suns, Pistons, 76ers again. Lakers, and then Celtics round out the draft. There's only 23 teams. There's 7 teams will be added on shortly. Staff signing, not going to go ahead and get to that. We'll watch the draft though, like the first 5 picks. We'll see how this return. We'll see how this not comes out, but we'll see how this kind of plays out. I'm kind of excited what if Jordan goes 1 or whatever. Bullets are drafting. They take Hakeem Olajuwon. Would have been crazy if Jordan went to the Bullets because he played in the Wizards later in his career. Hakeem goes number 1. Rockets are now on the clock. They take Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Jordan not going to the Bulls. He's going to Houston. Clippers at 3. They'll take Charles Barkley. He's a good player. Won MVP. Bulls at 4. Will they take John Stockton? This will be interesting. This will be crazy if they take Sam Bowie, who was not a very good player. Dealt with injuries. Was a bust, to be fair. Trailblazers at 5. They took Melvin Turpin. I'll get off this once the Kansas City Kings. Who are they going to select? Oh, it's a trade. They take Ralph Sampson. The Rockets trade Ralph Sampson for the 6th overall pick. Who are the Rockets going to take? They take Jay Humphries. What about John Stockton? John Stockton's in the draft. What do you mean? The backcourt of John Stockton and Jordan would have been insane. The Hawks take Alvin Robinson. I don't even know if he's a real player. Clippers on the clock. They also trade Larry Drew and a 2nd-round pick for the 8th overall pick. The Clippers moving up for Kevin Willis. I think that's what that is. Okay. Mavericks on the clock. Sam Perkins goes to the Mavericks. The Sixers. John Stockton finally goes. Could have went to the Rockets to team up with Jordan. I would have done the same dadgum thing. But he goes to the Sixers instead a little bit later than he would have liked to go. We'll swim right to the rest of the draft. We'll look at the rest of the picks. But I can't believe John Stockton went that late. Insane. Baffles me. Olajuwon at 87. Oh my God. Jordan at 84. Barkley 83. Sam Bowie at 78. What's John Stockton's overall? Only a 74. Perkins is a 78. Who else in here was real? How'd this draft go? Danny Young goes to the Celtics. Ron Anderson goes to the Lakers. Rookie signings, no. We're going to player progression, see if any of the teams have changed, because that's when free agency is done. We'll look around the teams. Bernard King's regressing. It's 27. That's no good. Magic Johnson's on the Lakers. Kareem's regressing. They got James Worthy here. Jamal Wilkes. Byron Scott. Michael Cooper. Bob McAdoo. Chris Giles. Kurt Rambis, is that? Yep. Mark Aguirre for the Mavs. Birdsong. Buck Williams for the Nets. Alec English. The Nets only have a certain amount of players. Ooh. Knicks lost Bill Cartwright. Interesting. Clark Kellogg, who's an announcer in today's world. Herb Williams. Jerry There's that guy from the freaking Jordan Challenge, dude. Robert Reed. Isaiah Thomas carrying this Pistons team. Bill Lambier. Who else is in here? Finney Johnson. Michael Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. This is his full name. I think, right? Wes Matthews. Jay Humphries. They could have got John Stockton and Michael, man. I don't know why they passed up on that. George Gervin. Artis Gilmore, who played for the Bulls. Walter Davis and Larry Nance for the Suns. Jack Sikma and Gus Williams. Tom Chambers for the Supersonics. Jim Paxson. Clyde Drexler for the Blazers. They're both shooting guards. Makes no sense. Herbert Short. Joe Barry Carroll. What a name. Top players of the association. Magic and Bird rounded out. Moses Malone, Isaiah, Mark Aguirre, Sidney Moncrief. And then Abdul-Jabbar, Adrian Dantley, somewhere in there. Julius Erving regressing. Jeff Ruland, Reggie Theus, Cliff Robinson, Larry Bird. The Celtics are still really, really good. Charles Barkley's got not a bad supporting cast. He's got Bill Walton with him, Norm Nixon, and Terry Cummings. Not a bad starting five, honestly. They got a good six-man in Larry Drew, Dominique Wilkins, young Dominique. We'll see him to the start of the next season. It'll be the 1985 draft. I'm not really familiar with that, but hopefully it's a good one. We'll see. Let me see what's in. Let's actually see. Prospect scouting. Karl Malone, Joe Dumars, Pat Ewing, Wayman Tisdale, Xavier McDaniel, Charles Oakley, Chris Mullen, Detlef Schrempf, who else? Hot Rod Williams, very stacked draft class. A.C. Green, Terry Porter, Manute Bol, okay, Sam Mitchell, who was a coach. That's a very stacked draft class. If I'm drafting, I want Manute Bol or like Pat Ewing. I'm not gonna lie, Karl Malone, but his things he's done is kind of sad. He's the number one player in the draft class, obviously. Year 2, I might just follow the career of Jordan. I might do team select, wherever that be. He's in the Rockets. We'll do that. We're on the Rockets with MJ. He's 84 overall. Starts 6'6", 21 years old. Michael Jordan on the Rockets. We'll see how this one plays out. Let me see if the settings are how I want them. That way I ain't gotta do anything. Settings, team. Okay, I'm gonna make sure when I switch teams, I gotta turn this on. I guess that's what I gotta do to make sure. Okay. Alright, first season for Michael Jordan. He's on the Rockets, not the Bulls. They are off to a horrible start. My goodness, only got 2 wins already so far. 3-4 wins only. They have been bad. Shouldn't have traded, what's his name? Frick. Trade deadline, would you start this tab? I don't want to stop on contract deadline either. Can't speak already. I have 40 million in profit. Man, I wish I could make 40 million. Oh, the record at the bottom left. We were 12 and 70. Magic Johnson was MVP. Akeem Olajuwon, Rookie of the Year. Jim Paxson, Sixth Man of the Year. Akeem, Defensive Player of the Year. James Worthy, Most Improved. Brad Nelson, Coach of the Year. All-NBA First Team, about the same as last year, except Dominique Wilkins makes an appearance. All-NBA Second Team, Michael Jordan makes it. Let's see, what's his stats for this year? 26 a game, 3 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2 steals, a block. Shot really well percentage from the field, 56, 35, and 79 splits. That's actually pretty good for a rookie. Michael Jordan really good in his rookie season. It's all NBA second team minors: Cliff Robinson, James Worthy, Akeem, Alex English, Walter Davis, Gus Williams, Mark Aguirre, Marquise Johnson, Jeff Ruland. So all defensive first team Magic in here. All defensive second team, little Jordan gets in there. A really phenomenal rookie season. All NBA second team, all defensive second team, and all rookie first team in his rookie season. Don't get rookie of the year though, sadly. Akeem took it from him. That's okay. We do not make the playoffs. We were bad. I think we were like 12 and 70, so I'm going to just simulate the playoffs until we get to the finals. Okay, simulate round. Lakers and Bullets. In his first season ever, Akeem Olajuwon leads his team to the finals of the 4th seed. They're playing the Lakers. The Lakers up 2-0. They're up 3-0. They're looking to complete the sweep and win the championship. Not against the Celtics, but against a newcomer in Akeem Olajuwon. It's a close game, I will admit. Lakers still have control over this one. Simulating pretty fast, I will admit that. 4 seconds left. The Lakers will win the championship after losing last year, redeeming last year's loss. Interesting way to come back. Sweep the Bullets and win the championship on the Bullets' home floor. It's crazy to say. That court is ugly, but this is 1985. Right? Yeah. The Lakers are the NBA championship champions. They are back. Celtics won it, now Lakers. So they sweep. Magic is insanely happy. I would be too if I was Magic Johnson.
And so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this
James Worthy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar running right into his coach.
Sweet moment for the home crowd. But all full credit to the visitors and the
skipping through all this to the celebration. They're celebrating. You can hear them. Look at all the shoes there. Look at this. Oh my God. David Stern. RIP to David Stern. Magic holding up the trophy this year. Kareem maybe won a championship right before he leaves and retires for the NBA. I think he turned 38 or 37 this season. He's old. And that'll do it for this season. Well, I got one VC. That's lovely. Magic Johnson, Finals MVP. We'll take it. Lakers win the championship in the second season. Player retirements. I called it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar retires. Mark Farrell. Urson Morgan. Nate Archibald. Fred Brown. Jared Antetokounmpo. Okay, this is getting weird. Steve Halls. Aaron Jeffries. Anyway, Doug Martin. Sounds familiar. Jared Dudley. Really? That's nice. Staff retirements. Anybody retiring? Liam Jackson. Okay, that was the actual coach. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gets inducted to the Hall of Fame. Love that for him. Jersey retirements. Kareem for the Lakers. Historic changes. Top 7 pictures done via random way draw. Remaining lot of pictures determined by team record. Team odds will be based only on team record. No standing rules for draft lottery. Rule 4. Teams have identical odds to retain a top 3 pick. Relocating completely rebranded for the Kansas City Kings. Kansas City Kings are moving to Sacramento, boys. Lakers getting rebranding. So are the Nuggets. The Bulls also as well. League meetings are the approved rules. Not going to change those. Draft lottery, let's see. Bulls are right up there. The Rockets also right up there as well. They will drop the Rockets drop the 5. Oof. Bulls got the number 1 pick. Knicks at 2. Spurs, Supersonics, and Rockets. Mavericks got 2 top 10 picks again, by the way. I got 3 top 11 picks. What is this bullcrap I'm experiencing? This Mavericks team is cheesing the CPU. Anyways, we'll get to the draft. Let's see who the Rockets picked the team up with Jordan, who the Bulls taking number 1. Gotta be Pat Ewing. And they draft Joe Dumars, not Pat Ewing. A different 23 for the Bulls. Whoa, that's interesting, different 23. The New York Knicks, they'll select Karl Malone, not Pat Ewing. The Spurs, they'll select Pat Ewing. Okay, no David Robinson. I was opposed. Supersonics select Xavier McDaniel. I have no idea who that is. The Rockets, they'll select Chris Mullin, MJ and Mullin teammates. Okay. That's not a bad teammate to put alongside Jordan. Would have liked a big man like Malone or Ewing, but we were too far from the draft to do such a thing. We'll watch top 5 from now on. We'll send to the end. We'll see where the rest of the guys go. Charles Oakley went to the Mavs. Wayman Tisdale, Terry Porter, Arthur Francis, Detlef Shrimp falls to number 10. Gerald Wilkins, Hot Rod Williams, John Cope. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not going to try. AC Green fell down in the draft. Manute Bol goes to the Lakers. Oh my God! Of course the Lakers got him. That's astonishingly going to be broken. Him and Magic are going to ruin the NBA. No, I'm just kidding. Player progression. MJ's got Chris Malone alongside, so it should be something hopefully good for him. At least I hope. Player progression, Jordan up to 88. Rodney McCray, Jay Humphries, Wes Matthews, Chris Mullen likely has to start right. Craig Elo, oh wow. Marquise Diakite, Mike Bratz, Walker Russell, Tim McLeod, Mark West. Just a very interesting roster on this Rockets team. We'll advance to the next season, the 1985 to 1986 NBA season. We'll use the 1986 draft class. Let's see who's in the 1986 draft class. Brad Daugherty, Chuck Pearson, Ron Harper, Dennis Rodman, Chris Washburn, Kenny Walker, Mark Price, Dale Curry, the man that started it all for the NBA's greatest shooter ever. Sabonis' dad, Nate McMillan, who's the head coach, Jeff Hornacek, who was a former coach, Kevin Duckworth, I believe is a real player, definitely by the way his face cam looks. Billy Thompson looks real. Scott Skiles is definitely real. BJ Cunningham sounds familiar. This Drazen Petrovic guy, I believe he passed away. I don't think he's still living, but he was a good player. Who else? That's about it. 1986 draft class, 1985 to 86. We'll see if Jordan can make the playoffs. I don't know. The Rockets are off to okay. They're 3. Okay, I'm not gonna. Honestly, they're looking really bad right now. A massive losing streak. Oh God, Jordan, you gotta step this up, man. 6-25. What the heck, bro? I don't want to stop, man. Contract extension deadline. I'm not stopping either. The Rockets, they ain't making the playoffs. They're bad again. My gosh, dude. Jordan's legacy's on the line already. Magic, another MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Karl Malone in New York. Byron Scott, Sixth Man of the Year. Akeem Olajuwon, another deep boy. Byron Scott, Most Improved. Brad Nelson, again, Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team, same as last year. I believe Akeem may have moved in, and took over Moses Malone's spot. Alex English, MJ, Cliff Robinson, Malone, and Malone round out the second team. Otis, Gus, Worthy, McGuire, and Rutland round out the third team. All defensive first team, Cooper, Jordan, Bird, Malone, and Olajuwon. Drexler, Johnson, Nance, Robinson, and Malone, all defensive second team. All rookie first team, Malone, Ewing, Dumars, Hot Rod, Xavier McDaniel. Chris Mullen got all rookie second team. That's good. Wayman Tisdale, Jerry Reynolds, Arthur Francis, Elton Rodman. Interesting. We didn't make the playoffs. We'll see who can even get to the finals. It'll be Lakers and Celtics, a rematch from the season before last. The Celtics weren't even the number 1 through the Bullets were. The Celtics got their revenge on the Bullets, I think. Probably not. Anyways, we'll see a rematch. And the Lakers win it all. They won back-to-back Magic Finals MVP. I want to see how good Manute Bol was. Where is it? Player stats. Where is Manute Bol at? How much did he play? Season high was 20. I mean, that's really bad shooting splits. Really bad. But, I think he's going to be good for the Lakers because he's 7'7". He's like Kareem, but not as good as Kareem. Lakers went back-to-back. Player retirements: Bob Lehner, Paul Westphal, Harvey Catchings, Dan Assel, Al-Farouq, I don't know how to pronounce that. Foots Walker, what a name, dude. staff retirements: Brandon Jones, Luther, and Brian. Jersey retirements: Paul Westphal for the Suns. Nice historic changes. Team branding updates for the Bucks and Warriors. That's nice and lovely. League meetings. Rejecting them all. Draft lottery. Rockets up here again, sadly. Bulls are also up here again. Suns, Spurs, and Nuggets. Rockets drop again in the lottery. Spurs, Suns, Bulls, and Rockets and Nuggets round up your top 5 in the lottery. The Rockets have no luck whatsoever. Like, it's bad. The luck is horrible. They can't even stay in the top 3 to round this out. The Spurs, they draft Chuck Pearson. Probably not the guy you wanted to select number 1 overall. He averaged 33 a game. Okay. Suns select Brad Daugherty from North Carolina. Suns get him. The Bulls on the clock, they take Sabonis. I'll take him number 1 overall. The Rockets, who they got? Whitney Keefe. I don't think that's right, sir. Yeah, I don't think Dennis Robinson on the board. Mark Price, by the way. Ron Harper's up here. Dale Curry, come off the bench, a phenomenal shooter. Nate McMillan, Jeff Hornacek. I don't know about this. I don't know about this guy you just drafted, man. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know. Man, that's a bad pick. The Rockets, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're doing, pal, but we'll see how good he is. He's a 76 overall. Okay, 7-1. Dennis Robinson's better though. That's the point. Dale Curry went number 6 overall. Mark Price should have took him. Ron Harper in here is a 78 overall. That's a bit high. Jeff Hornacek, Nate McMillan. Oh my God. We'll go to advance next season. We'll go to player progression actually. We'll see how the Rockets are looking with MJ and Mullen. Player regression: Jordan up to 89, Rodney McRae, Chris Mullin, Jay Humphries all progressing. Craig Elo not progressing at all. Wendell Keefe, that's how I pronounce it. I'm not going to try and butcher it anymore. 1986 and 1987. I don't know who's in the 87 draft class. I'll have to look. I don't know every single draft class. I know the high. Well, I'm not going to say all of them, but I've known like the past recent ones, the most dominant ones. Prospect scouting: David Robinson, Kevin Johnson, Scottie Pippen, Kenny Smith from UNC, Horace Grant, Muggsy Bogues in here, Reggie Williams, Joe Wolf. When is Reggie Miller? What draft class is he in? $1987. Okay, let's see it. Let's hope, because this is the, yep. Let's hope someone made a Reggie Miller draft class, because I want him in this as well. Reggie Miller, you there, buddy? Reggie Miller. Oh, let's go. We got Reggie in here. Let's go. Yep. Even though there looks nothing on Reggie, but we'll take it. Scotty. Kenny Smith in there. Kevin Johnson. That's a real player. Derek E. Reggie Williams. Horace Grant. Muggsy Bogues. Mark Jackson. With all due respect. Funny enough. Who else is in here that's the real? sure if there's anybody else, but Reggie Miller will be coming into the NBA. That's good. Let's see how year 4-3 goes for MJ. Hopefully, he can finally make the playoffs. At least I hope. He doesn't have a bad team around him. But it's not the greatest team, but it's also not the worst team. Like, Jordan should be able to do damage to the team he has. Like, I'm not lying. At least I think that way. Contract extension deadline, not a thing for me. Rockets are on a positive record though. Looking like they can make the playoffs if they keep up this winning way. Keep up their winning ways, and they'll finish 41-41. Magic Johnson on the Bullets. Kenny Walker, Rookie of the Year. Byron Scott, Sixth Man of the Year. Akeem Olajuwon and Magic Johnson are teammates. What the frick? Danny Young, Most Improved. That's such a Most Improved player stat line. Woo! Jamal Anderson, Coach of the Year. Why did Magic lead the Lakers? What is this? That's absurd, bro. Jordan on All-NBA second team. That's Doc Rivers on All-NBA third team. What's Doc? Okay, that three-point percentage is bad. Really bad. Charles Barkley injured. What's he up to? Okay, it's not terrible. He's shooting a good percentage of the line. He's looking pretty good for the Clippers. An interesting team for him to be on. Jordan on all defensive first team. He's playing real nice. His three-point percentage isn't all that good. Doesn't touch his rookie year number nowhere near. All rookie first team. Yo, Curry makes the first team.
Hey, buddy.
Rockets make the playoffs to the 3 seed. Love to see that. Clippers are in here. Charles Barkley's over here. The Bullets are unguardable. They literally have the best team in the NBA. They got Magic, Malone, Jeff Malone, Rick Mahorn, Akeem. Like, this team is goatified, bro. That's ruining the NBA. Knicks are the 3 seed. What the frick? Mavericks up here. We'll see. We'll see if Jordan can make it out of the first round. And he can't. Literally can't. Lakers beat him in 3-1 because that's what it was back then. Lakers, who do they got? Chris Giles, Michael Cooper, Wilkes, Worthy, Ruland, Byron Scott off the bench, John Drew, Manute Bol. I forgot about him. This is still not a bad Lakers team, too. They're actually a pretty good team as Jordan loses in the first round. Bullets, they're looking to win a championship. Barkley's doing the finals, though. Okay, Charles Barkley. Who you got on your side? Drew, you got Ricky Pierce, Terry Cummings, yourself. That George Jaberson guy ain't it. Deadlift Shrimp off the bench is really good. Albert King, Wes Matthews, Alvin Robinson. Not a bad team, but this Bullets team is nothing to be messing around with. We'll see like the round. The Bullets win in 6, I believe. Akeem Olajuwon wins the championship. Him and Magic are the GOAT duo to watch out for right now. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to beat them. As Akeem wins the championship, they win in 6, correct. Player retirements: Chuck Robinson, Ricky Sobers, James Thornell. Artis Gilmore retires on the Spurs. Staff retirements. Nobody noted. Like, nobody that's, like, I don't think real. Rule change: top 3 picks are done via random. Wade. Remaining lot of picks are determined by team record. Knicks. New team branding for the Bulls and Cavs as well. Completely rebranded for the Bullets to the Washington Bullets, changing the name, logo, uniforms, floor. I mean, just rebranding. Nothing like new name or anything. Okay, not bad. Draft lottery. Let's see what we got cooking up here. Rockets are not nowhere near up this. The Knicks got the Jazz's pick. Okay. The Bulls at the yet again in the top 5. Bucks, Cavs, Jazz, Bulls, and Spurs are top 5. The Rockets have the 11th overall pick. We'll see who they take. Yeah, we'll see who they take. The Bucks take David Robinson, a W pick if I might add. The Cavs take Scottie Pippen, a really good pick. The Jazz select Reggie Miller, one of the better shooters in NBA history. Not the best, but one of the better top 5, top 7 in there somewhere. And then the Bulls take Dennis Hobson. Okay, may have missed on that. Bob Law. Okay. Suns take Kevin Johnson. Well, I took Kevin Johnson if I was in Chicago. The Sonics take Olden Holy Nice. What a last name, man. Alright, I was into the rest of it. That's really about all I wanted to watch. I watched like the top 5 picks every year. Not the Bulls. The Rockets take Malik Flowers. Okay. Kenny Smith, 79 overall at number 9. Mark Jackson. Okay, not bad. Horace Grant. The Rockets should take Horace Grant, in my opinion. Trying to recreate Jordan's old teams. Anyways, player progression. That was took longer than I wanted to. The Rockets got James Worthy to pair up with Michael Jeffrey, Jordan, college teammates. They got Chris Malone in here as well. Jay Humphries, they're looking to try to take over the NBA. John Bagley, Wendell Keefe, the rookie they took last year, hasn't progressed at all. Malik Flowers, Marquise Diakite. Yeah, they got no bench, but they got James Worthy, MJ. College teammates, by the way. A really good duo. And they got Chris Malone as the third option. I like that. I really do like that. Use 1988, not 1998. Golly, we're not that far yet. Prospect scouting. Who's in there? Danny Manning, Charles Smith, Rick Smits, Mitch Richmond, Hersey Hawkins, Willie Anderson, Rex Chapman. I don't think that's real. Rod Strickland's definitely real. A not so great draft class. Not terrible. Not so great. What's the power rankings? Let me see the power rankings. The Bullets are not number 1. Why not? Why are they not? They got okay. The Knicks are not bad. Bernard King, Malone, and Drexler. Okay, okay. Bullets number 2. Celtics, Rockets. We're at 4, and we can be that good. Hopefully, we got a good team. 62 million in profit. What the frick? Starting off really good. Just lost 2 straight. What'll be 9? Not a terrible start. Like 10-10. That's not good. I'm slowly watching the record as the season progresses. It's slimming so fast. I do not want to make any trade deadline moves. Stop asking. Akeem Olajuwon has been the dominant player from the 1984 draft. I'll say he's won MVP, David Robinson Rookie of the Year, Detlef Schrempf Sixth Man of the Year. Akeem Olajuwon's been so good. Defense Player of the Year, another one for him. Chris Mullin, most improved. Okay, Chris Mullin. Josh Ball, Coach of the Year. NBA first team's been the same for the past couple of years. Jordan can't get on the first team to save his life. What is he average this season? 23 a game, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. His percentages are getting better, at least from 3. We made the playoffs as the 3 seed this time around. Maybe we can make it out of the first round. Cannot. Jordan can't escape the first round. That's sad. Bullets and Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Mavericks and Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. Bullets and Mavericks. Okay. We'll see if the Bullets can go back-to-back. And they can, huh? Akeem Olajuwon, another Finals MVP. He's been arguably the GOAT so far in this simulation. Bob McAdoo, World B. Free. Bob McAdoo followed Magic Johnson right to the freaking Bullets. Julius Erving retires. Junior Bridgman. Scott Wedman. Bobby Jones. Yeah. Staff retirements. Billy Cunningham retires. I mean, this Hall of Fame inductees: Julius Erving. Jersey retirements: Julius Erving. Historic changes: Miami Heat and the Charlotte Hornets are added as an expansion team. 2 new teams into the NBA. Warriors get a rebranding. The number of officials to 3. Okay. So expansion draft. We'll see how that goes. Or wherever that would be. League realignment? No, this is not correct. Yeah, the Bucks have to be in the Western Conference for the moment. That's a weird league realignment. Bulls, Lakers. Okay, Cavs, Knicks, Spurs, Kings, and Hawks up here. What about the expansion teams? Where would they be at? They're at 4 and 5. Okay, Hawks, Kings, Lakers round out the top 3. Heat, Hornets, the new teams. Also round out the rest of the top 6 picks. Expansion draft. Let's see who gets drafted in the expansion draft. George Gervin does? What the frick? Jeff Hornacek. The Rockets left over there. Rookie they just selected. Was that Mitch Richmond? I was about to say. Dennis Rodman too? What the heck? Buck Johnson. Bill Walton, very old Bill Walton. That's fair, I guess. That's a very interesting draft. Dennis Rodman, by the way, just got really screwed by his team. First overall pick in the 1988 draft, Mitch Richmond to the Hawks. Kings, Chris Morris. Okay, that looks like the guy from what's it called? King Bel Air show with Will Smith. Danny Manning to the Lakers. They're getting all the good players. Miami Heat take Rick Smits. The Charlotte Hornets take Charles Smith. I don't know if that's the greatest pick in the world. Chicago Bulls take Rod Strickland. Maybe they're drafting right for once in their lifetime. We'll send to the end. We'll see who the Rockets select with their pick. I don't know where it's at. It's at the... We take Ernest Jacobson. Okay. Player progression while we're here. Jordan can't even escape the first round, chat. Can you believe it? Player progression, Jordan staying at a 91, Chris Mullin progressing, that's really good. Malik Flowers is progressing. James Worthy, how good was he last season? 17 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, not bad. We'll advance next season, the 1989 NBA draft. We're closing in on the 90s. Hopefully where Jordan starts to dominate, we'll have to wait and see. The Nets, they play as their first game of the season. Scouting, prospect scouting, Purvis Elson, Sean Elliott, Tim Hardaway Sr., Danny Ferry, Sean Kemp, Glenn Rice, Stacey King, Blue Edwards, J.R. Reed, Vlade Divac, traded for Kobe, by the way, Cliff Robinson, Doug West, Nick Anderson's real, Fred Moncrief, B.J. Armstrong's definitely real. Quite damn sure. He was in The Last Dance. Alright, MJ, let's get out of this first round for once in your life, man. Cannot escape it. Trade deadline, you guys know I'm not stopping for that. I've been streaming for almost an hour. They're actually pretty good, the Rockets. They're looking pretty good right now. Well over 500. 16 games over 500, make it 17. Looking really good right now. Maybe they can make it to the finals. Or even farther in the playoffs, and they're just a freaking first round. Malone wins MVP. Danny Manning, Rookie of the Year. Hot Rod Williams, Sixth Man of the Year. Akeem Olajuwon, a Defensive Player of the Year. Winston Garland, Most Improved. Benjamin Nelson, Coach of the Year. Bullets with Magic All-NBA First Team. Dev Robinson sneaks in there. Jordan still on the second team. John Stockton on the Pistons, by the way. Charles Barkley's looking pretty good. Mark McGuire, Hakeem Olajuwon. Then you look at the other teams. The Rockets the 5th seed this year. Can they get out of the first round? They can. They make it to the second round. They're facing the Dallas, the number 1 seed. And they lose in 7. Okay, Bucks, Dallas, Knicks, and Bullets. Mavericks and Bullets yet again. Oh, wow. And the Mavericks win this year. Mark McGuire wins the championship and Finals MVP, shooting 50% from 3. You don't know how many threes he actually took, but averaging 33 a game through how many games? 6 games. Is actually pretty daggone good. Look at Julius Erving, that picture of black and white, by the way. Jamal Wilkes, John Drew, David Thompson, T.R. Dunn, Bill Walton on the Hornets retires. They did him dirty, sent him to the expansion draft. Jersey retires. Staff retirements, Jack Gilbert. I don't know if that's a real guy. Kelvin Nicholson. Jersey retirements, Jamal Wilkes. Historic changes. Magic are in the NBA, so are the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Hornets and Miami Heat get rebranding. Knicks as well. Lakers as well. And so do the Spurs. So 2 new teams, Magic and Timberwolves, into the NBA. Approved the league realignment. Charlotte, you're going over here. Yeah, okay. There's just more Eastern Conference. It's just a little bit overbalanced because there's a lot of more Eastern Conference teams and Western Conference teams right now. So, yeah, it's kind of a draft lottery, anyways. The Lakers are back up here. Heat and Bulls. Bulls have been so bad in this simulation. Bulls, Lakers, Warriors, Wolves, and Magic and Heat. Cavs, Pacers, Jazz, and Spurs round out the top 10 in the draft lottery. Draft. NBA draft, at least. Actually, yeah, that's what NBA draft. Pat Riley, he looks so much younger in that picture. There's Hakeem Olajuwon. Welcome to the 1989 NBA draft. The Chicago Bulls take Purvis Elson. What do they ever get out of this state where they just suck? Glenn Rice to the Lakers. They're tanking to get good players to be dominant in the 90s. I can see it. Sean Elliott to the Warriors. Timberwolves take Sean Kemp, a really good pick. Should have probably went number 1 overall. Magic take Tim Hardaway, another good player from UTEP. I don't think he gets from the UTEP, but I ain't looking it up. Nick Anderson goes to the Miami Heat. The Cavs take Donna Barros. I don't think that's a real player. Pacers takes Doug West from Villanova. The Wildcats, Vlade Divac to the Utah Jazz. No Carmelo in this, so they gotta take Vlade. Danny Ferry to the Spurs from Duke. The Suns take Blue Edwards. And that'll... No. I wanted to send to the end. Not that. Okay, Rockets, who are they taking? Rockets, where are you, buddy? Rockets, they take Haywoody Workman. Okay, interesting. Player progression, look at Isaiah shooting that over Kevin McHale. Player progression, because why not? Jordan regressing. Okay, that's weird. Nobody really getting any better. Jordan just staying at a 90 overall. Patrick Ewing at a base 88. Hasn't really been moved up a lot. I don't really know about the base 88 thing. We're 739 subscribers, chat. Make sure to like and sub. Support has been in shine. Use 1990 draft class. This may ring a bell to me. I'm not really sure. Derek Coleman, Gary Payton, Kendall Gill, Donovan Williamson, Mohamed Abdul Rauf, Dennis Scott, Steph Luriel. Where's Chris Webber? Where's his draft class? I think it's 1991. Okay, 93. Okay. Let's get into it. 1989 to 1990. Let's see how this season goes. Maybe the Rockets can make it to the finals. Got a really good team. Hope they can do something about it. What's up, Bomba? (29-10, 30-10). A really good record, by the way. Trade deadline. I'm not stopping for enough such thing. Fan interest is 100%. Wow. Over 170 million in profit. What the freak? Contract extension deadline ain't stopping for nobody. How you been? I've been pretty good. What about you? David Robinson wins MVP. Tim Hardaway Rookie of the Year. John Williams Sixth Man of the Year. David Robinson Defensive Player of the Year. Rod Strickland Most Improved. Gregory Lee Coach of the Year. Michael Jordan finally gets All-NBA First Team. About daggum time. Mitch Richmond Second Team. Isaiah Thomas Falls the Second Team. Clyde Drexler gets Third Team along with Alex English. All Defensive First Team. Jordan doesn't make it, but he makes Second Team. Ron Harper got First Team. That's pretty good. We're the first seed. I've been chilling. Shame. We'll hear the Rockets to make it a first round. They can. They're facing the Suns in the second round. They make it to the Western Conference Finals. Can they make it to the finals? They can. They're facing the Bucks. Who are the Bucks? God, shortening his first ever finals appearance with Mullen, him, and Worthy. Got Steve Stepanovich, Malik Flowers at the bench, Jay Humphries, Larry Drew. It's actually a really good team. Who do the Bucks got again? They got R.J. Battle, Mark Price, Marquise Johnson, Victor Matthews, David Robinson, the MVP. Can they contain him? Ooh, Jordan on the Rockets? Yeah, he got drafted to the Rockets to the Bulls. The Rockets up 2-0. 3-0. Will Jordan finally win a championship in his first ever finals? Can he go undefeated in this road in the finals? Can he go 6-0, maybe 7-0, maybe 2-0, maybe 3-0, maybe 4-0, maybe 5-0? How many championships will Jordan win in this? They're on the road in Milwaukee, by the way. And it's a close game. And the Rockets win by 1. Jordan wins the championship. Doesn't get finals MVP. It goes to his college teammate, James Worthy. They sweep the Bucks. Jordan gets a championship. Doesn't get a finals MVP, though. Johnny Davis, Robert Parrish, Gus Williams, George Gervin, Tree Rollins retire. Nice. What a retirement class. Staff retirements. Lindsey Kennedy. Okay. I don't think women back then were on the thing, but oh well. Now they are, but I don't think they were back then. Wow. George Gervin. I struggle to say his name. I don't know why. He's in the Hall of Fame. Jersey retirements. Parrish, Gus, and Gervin. Historic changes. 76ers get rebranded. So do the Kings, Mavericks, Nets, Pacers, and Pistons, Rockets, Supersonics, Suns, Blazers, Celtics, Clippers, Hawks. They all get some sort of rebranding. That's cool. League meetings, none to be changed. Draft lottery. Magic, Bulls, Spurs, Timberwolves, and Hawks. The Bulls are so bad. Magic, Wolves, and Bulls. Bulls are arguably the worst team in this because they don't literally just have drafted so bad. It's hard to watch. It's someone you know that the Bulls are so good in the mid '80s and all throughout the '90s. Like it's just like they're just bad. Welcome to the 1990 draft. The Matter take Lionel Simmons. Probably not the pick. Gary Payton is the pick. Gotta be. The Bulls take Derek Coleman, who's also a really good player. Those two probably should have went top 2 and not 2 and 3. Muhammad Abdul-Rauf went to the Spurs. I think he's teaming up with Patrick Ewing if he's still there. Dennis Scott to the Hawks. The Warriors trade Gary Payton. Already getting traded. Why? They wanted Donovan Williamson. Do you know how good Gary Payton was? What is this foolery I'm watching right now? The Timberwolves, as a young team in the NBA, just literally threw it away. Literally just threw away Gary Payton. Like he's some trash can. He's good. One of the better defenders of all time. At the guard position, one of the More underrated point guards of all time. I feel like was a good player. Wasn't like like top 10, but he's a great player in my opinion. Team player options. We're not gonna look at that. We're gonna player progression. See if Jordan's still on the Bulls somehow. Not on the Bulls. The freaking Rockets. Yeah, it feels goofy. It really does. Jordan's still here. They lose out on the Finals MVP, the reigning Finals MVP, James Worthy. They still got Jordan, Mullen, Malik Flowers, Jay Humphries. Can this team repeat as champions? And we'll have to find out on that one. 1991 NBA draft. Shaq is coming up soon. I know that much. I think it's 1992. I think. Let's look at the draft though. Prospect scouting. Yeah. Larry Johnson, Steve Smith, Billy Owens, Kenny Anderson, Dikembe Mutombo. That's really about it. That's really it. Anyways, we'll see if the Rockets can repeat. They didn't win a championship like this early IRL. They won it in the mid '90s when Jordan had retired. They went back to back. Never won again when Jordan come back. Literally. Looking not terrible. Trade deadline, I ain't stopping for nothing. Contract extension deadline, ain't stopping. I need to do the Madden stream too, I forgot about that. David Robinson, 22 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Wins MVP. Gary Payton, Rookie of the Year. Wally Justice, 6th Man of the Year. Defense Player, Hakeem Olajuwon. Dana Barros, Most Improved Coach of the Year goes to Gregory Lee. Reggie Miller, All-NBA first team out of nowhere. Reggie Miller, 25 a game, 7 assists, 40% from 3. Out of nowhere, Reggie Miller. On the Jazz of all teams. Tim Hardaway, All-NBA second team. Where's Jordan? All-NBA third team. What in the world? He hasn't been over 25. Only once since 2 times in his career. His first couple seasons, then he's dropped off, kind of. Anyways, we're the 3 seed playing the Sacramento Kings. We get out of the first round playing the Mavericks. We make it to the conference finals against the Portland Trailblazers. We make it back to the finals to face the Indiana Pacers. They got Magic, Dale Curry, Carl Kellogg, Ralph Sampson. Magic is hopping teams right now. Trying his best to win a championship. Magic versus MJ. This happened in '91, but 2 different teams they're on. Pacers take game 1. The Rockets win in 7. Michael Jeffrey Jordan wins back-to-back. This time he gets the Finals MVP. He beats Magic like he did IRL in '91. What a way to go back-to-back. But on this world, they're on the Rockets instead of the Bulls, and Magic's on the Pacers instead of the Lakers. Weird. They quite literally flipped conferences. Player retirements: Daryl Dawkins, Dennis Johnson, James Edwards, Cedric Maxwell, Norm Nixon, Otis Birdsong, Kenny Carr. Staff retirements. Not a single known to man. Well, not known to man. Not a single one of them really are like notable, like, or, like anybody. Story changes. The Magic got rebranded or whatever, or like new whatever. Anyways, draft lottery: Bulls, Heat, Celtics. Bulls, Heat, Warriors, Celtics, Lakers. Interesting top 5. Warriors, Celtics, Spurs, Bulls, and Heat round up the top 5 of the actual draft order, not just the draft lottery order. Anyways, NBA draft. This isn't the greatest draft class in the world, but We'll see what comes up. The Warriors select Larry Johnson. Okay. Celtics select Dikembe Mutombo. Good pick. Spurs select Steve Smith from Michigan State. The Bulls select. History is repeating but with different teams. True. The Bulls get Jack Sikma for the 4th overall pick and also get a first-round pick, top 3 protected. Okay. Billy Owens is Supersonic select. Okay, interesting. The Bull Rockets have went back-to-back. That's wild. Who'd the Rockets select? They are at the end of the first round. They take Damian Butler, Keith Manning. Interesting names. What a player progression. We'll see if Jordan's still in the Rockets or what. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't. But I mean, hey, he won't. I don't think he would leave since he's won 2 in a row. Jordan, Jordan, Akeem Olajuwon and Chris Mullin team up. What is happening in this NBA universe? Akeem Olajuwon, MJ, and Chris Mullin. What the frick? What is happening? The Rockets might actually break the NBA. What is this? What is going on? Use 1992 draft class. What is happening? Oh, we're also entering a new era, the 1990s, the Jordan era. He's not on the Bulls, though. That's my reaction to Bomba. Raptors and Grizzlies joined in the 1995 G League in 2001, a special 90s commentary unique to the decade. Back to the basket illegal in 99, hadn't checking allowed into 1985. Zone defense legal in 2001. Several new floors, uniforms, classic 90s era presentation with more complex overlays. Yeah, MJ and Akeem and Mullin are all 3 teammates. This should be interesting, to say the least. I had my finger ready for the no trade deadline, by the way. I was like really ready to nope, I'm stopping. Also, no contract extension deadline. The 1992 draft. Who is it? Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, LaFonso Ellis, Jermaine Nixon, Christian Laettner, Jim Jackson, Walt Williams, Robert Horry, Brooke Strickland, not real, Bryant Smith, Latrice Sprewell, Tony Bennett, Doug Christie, Hubert Davis, the UNC coach. We'll see how he does in today's NBA in the sim. Rockets looking pretty good, by the way. Akeem Olajuwon on the Rockets with MJ wins MVP, Billy Owens Rookie of the Year, Kenny Walker 6th Man of the Year, Akeem Olajuwon Defensive Player of the Year, Kevin Johnson Most Improved, Tracy Landry Rookie Coach of the Year. Magic on the Pacers still at 32 years old, Kevin Johnson All-NBA First Team, MJ All-NBA Second Team. Look at there, Pippen on the Cavs All-NBA Second Team, Reggie Miller injury report. He is hurt. Sprained right toe. He got 95 overall. John Williams on All-NBA third team. We are the 2 seed facing the Denver Nuggets. We get out of the first round, beating them, facing the Supersonics, beat them in 6, facing the Warriors. We get back to the finals this year, facing the Hawks. I'll be right back, chat. Alright, stream, I'm back. Rockets in the finals versus the Hawks. We'll see how this one goes. Rockets complete the three-peat. They have had 3 different finals MVPs. First it was Worthy, now Jordan. It was Jordan, now Keem Olajuwon. The Rockets are officially a dynasty. They've won 3 in a row. Worthy, Jordan, and Olajuwon have been the final MVPs. Past years they've won in 7 games. The first year they got there, they swept the Bucks. It's been a dynasty the Rockets have built. Player retirements, that's changed. George Johnson, Maurice Cheeks, Mo Cheeks, Michael Thompson, Klay Thompson's dad, Mike Bratz, Charles Davis, staff retirements, Michael Meyer, that's interesting. Jersey retirements, Walter Davis, historic changes. The shot clock only resets when ball hits rim. New branding for the Knicks, Hornets, Suns, Bulls. League meetings. Draft lottery. Who will get Shaq? 76ers, Pistons, Lakers, Bulls, and Knicks all in the realm of getting him. Might be the Sixers, the Nets, Magic, Pistons, Lakers, and Bulls are the top 6 picks. We'll see who takes Shaquille O'Neal. Won't be the Magic, unless something crazy happens. The 76ers take Shaquille O'Neal. The Nets, they gotta take Alonzo Mourning, right? Yep, they do. The Magic take Jim Jackson. Okay, that's not that great. Pistons take Thomas Tate. Okay. Lakers take Bryant Smith. Bulls, LaFonso Ellis. They take him from Notre Dame. From Notre Dame, by the way, LaFonso Ellis. Shaquille O'Neal at 83 overall. Alonzo Mourning 80. Jermaine Nixon, Laspree Sprewell's only a 72. Robert Roy's in here. We'll go to player progression, see how good Jordan's handling the league. Player progression. Jordan has not reached over a 92 overall. That's wild to say he's regressing. Larry Drew, Joe Wolf, Tony Campbell, Ernest Jacobson, Dwayne Coswell, Paul Presley, Damian Butler, Johnny Moore, Glenn Cham, Chris King. Round out the Rockets. They're looking for the 4P, which is rare. Jordan, at this time, he's looking to complete his first ever 3P. 190, 192, 93. Prospect scouting. Penny Hardaway, Jamal Mashburn, Vin Baker, Isaiah Ryder, Doug Claxton, Shad Bradley, he's a real player, Tony. Oh, it's just not the right 1992 draft class, because... $1992, is there anything that's fixed? It's 93, I'm a special monkey. There it is, 1993 with C. Webber. Yep. There he is. Chris Webber's supposed to be in this draft. I don't know why they didn't fix it. Sean Bradley up here, Jamal Mashburn. This is not a bad draft class. Penny Hardaway, hopefully he stays healthy and has a good long career. We'll see if the Rockets can 4-peat. Nearly impossible. They haven't lost it. They've lost 3 games already, so I've said. I'm about to shoot this sentence. They're off to 23-7 start. Yeah, the Rockets are just dominant, man. They are not losing it. Well, they are, but they're just really so good. Like, it's absurd how good they are. Like, they got Jordan, Olajuwon, and Mullen. David Robinson wins MVP. Shaquille O'Neal, Rookie of the Year. Scott Skiles, Sixth Man of the Year. Patrick Ewing, Defensive Player of the Year. Sean Kipp, Most Improved. Travis Goodrich is your Coach of the Year. Michael Jordan wins all Gets on all NBA first team. Hasn't been like 99 overall, Jordan, but has been really good. We're the 2 seed again. No matter. Get out of the first round. We get out of the second round. We're in the conference finals. And we're back in the finals facing the Bucks, the team we played in our first ever finals appearance. We'll see if we can four-peat. And we can. This time, Michael Jordan wins finals MVP, his second of this game. The game of his career. 4 in a row for MJ and the Rockets and Olajuwon. Player retirements: Alex English, Bernard King, Brad Davis, John Long, Daryl Griffith, Ricky Brown, Johnny Moore, Albert King, Michael Woodson, Rod Higgins, Paul Presley, James Donaldson. Staff retirements: Matt Hill, and nothing really notable. Alex English into the Hall of Fame. Jersey retirements: Marquise Johnson, Bernard King, and Alex English. Historic changes: rebranding for the Bucks, Mavericks, and Nuggets. Love that. League meetings: none. Draft lottery: who will draft Penny and Chris Hardaway? Penny Hardaway and Chris Webber, not Penny and Chris Hardaway. They're not relatives. I'm stupid. Celtics, 76ers, and Nets. Will Penny Hardaway get teamed up with Shaq yet again? Will that happen? That will be something if it actually was to happen. That would be something. Celtics got number overall pick. We'll see how this plays out. Who goes number 1 overall? Who teams up with Shaq? Who will the 76ers draft? The Celtics take Chris Webber. That means Penny Hardaway is going to the Sixers. Oh, I guess not. I guess they take Allen Houston, not Penny Hardaway. Where's Penny Hardaway going to go? Why not he goes to the Bulls. Okay. The 76ers are messing something up. They could have got Penny Hardaway and Shaq. Guess they didn't want such a thing. Literally went to the finals one time. We were such an amazing duo. Well, Chris Webber's at 85. Oh, that's a bit high. Penny Hardaway's at 78. He went to the Bulls. Could have teamed up with his old teammate Shaq, but they got Allen Houston instead. Jamal Mashburn to the Miami Heat. Vin Baker to the Pacers. An interesting way of drafting the 76ers just do. They literally... $738 subs, chat. Player progression. Olajuwon, Jordan, Mullen are all still here, and the supporting cast is still pretty daggone good, actually. Advanced next season to be the 1993 to 94 NBA draft. Who's in this one is my question. I like that Spurs logo. I know it's not really outdated. I know it's like not popular. Jason Kidd, Glenn Robinson, Grant Hill, Jawan Howard, Troy Wallace, not real. Danielle Marshall's real. Eddie Jones is definitely real. Jalen Rose from one of the Fab Five members. Who else is in here that's real? I mean, that's probably it. Alright, the Rockets looking to 5-peat. This should be interesting. What happened though? Probably not.
I'll be back.
Okay, bye, I love you. Rockets are looking to 5-peat, chat. Will that happen? Probably not. But it would be something else if they were able to. They've only They won 30. They won 50 games. Karl Malone on the Magic. Okay, interesting. Wins finals. Not finals MVP. Calbert Cheney wins Rookie of the Year. Okay. Chris Morris, Sixth Man of the Year. Hakeem Olajuwon, Defensive Player. Brad Perkins, Most Improved. Coach of the Year goes Drew Bell. Magic Johnson, the Clippers. Okay, switching teams yet again. Billy Owens. All-NBA first team. Karl Malone, Sean Kipp, and David Robinson. Reggie Miller, All-NBA second team. Jordan was making an All-NBA team. What the frick? But all defensive first team. He played bad. That's not good. The second seed, though, we lose in the first round. Okay. All right. No 5-peat, but won 4 in a row. The Warriors sweep, and they won the championship. Larry Johnson, Finals MVP. A new champion is crowned. Player retirements: Moses Malone, Adrian Dantley, Jack Sikma. He's already out of the league. That's wild. Sidney Moncrief, Reggie Theus, Jim Paxson, Diakite was a Jordan teammate. Wande Kiki, Bill Laimbeer retires. Larry Drew, Darwin Cook, Rolando Blackman, Larry Nance, Danny Shays, Dave Greenwood, Rick Mahorn. I said Ricky. Staff retirements is a whole bunch of them. Jamal Anderson. I don't even like a Jamal. Moses Malone, Dantley, and Moncrief all into the Hall of Fame. Jersey retirements: Malone, Moncrief, Dantley, Blackman, Sikma, and Kiki get their jersey retired. Historic changes: worst team ever improved odds of retaining a top 3 pick. Branding upgrades for the Cavs and Kings league meetings. Approved of that. Draft lottery, we'll see you. Who is it? Kid, Hill. Okay. Miami Heat, Nets, Cavs, Mavericks, and Bullets rounded the top 5. Remember anybody else remember when the Bullets were really good and they had Magic and Hakeem Olajuwon both in their prime? Yeah, that was a bit ago. 1994 off-season. NBA draft time. The Miami Heat select Jason Kidd. The New Jersey Nets select Eddie Jones. Not the best pick in the world. The Cavaliers select Clyde Wallace. The Dallas Mavericks select Grant Hill, a good player at Duke. The Washington Bullets select Glenn Robinson from Purdue, 6'7", 225. The Bulls select Donyell Marshall. Are the Bulls ever going to do anything? Jamal Holmes. The Kings, Kyle Rose. I like that logo for the Kings and their jerseys in the time. I like the 95, not the 95, but the 90s Kings stuff. I don't know. Kid 8th year old, really generous. Player progression. This is the first time James retired, I believe. He went retired in 94. Yeah, right. I think. Player progression. Jordan, Olajuwon, and Malone are still here. The supporting cast isn't phenomenal. We'll advance the next season. The 1995 draft is coming up shortly. This has been a really fast simulation. Prospect scouting. Kevin Garnett coming into the league. Antonio McDyess, Joe Smith, Jerry Stackhouse. Looks nothing like him. Brent Berry, slam dunk contest winner. Theo Ratliff. Damian Stoudemire, Michael Finley. 1 year away from Kobe coming into the league. How will that affect everything? R.I.P. Mamba. Not a year, a couple years. A season away. Rockets, they've been so dominant. They've won 4 championships in the past 5 seasons. Looking to get back to their winning ways, I'll say that much. Hopefully they can pull it off, but you never know in this sim, because it's been wild. Trade deadline, your boy's not stopping. Battery level is low? No way. Rockets are over 20 games over 500. That's really good. Well, not anymore. Just spoke up. Akeem Olajuwon has been amazing. Jason Kidd, Rookie of the Year. Eric Murdoch, 6th Man of the Year. Akeem Olajuwon, Defensive Player. Penny Hardaway, Most Improved. Love to see that. Eric Brown, Coach of the Year. Alright, for Akeem Olajuwon, I know he's on the Rockets, but man, what's his accolades looking like? He has 3 MVPs, 4 championships, 11-time All-Star. Defensive player, he has 9 of them. Sheesh. Ooh. Second All-NBA team, second team All-NBA is 5. First team All-NBA is 5. Amazing award history. A Godified status. Jordan has nowhere near as that. Nowhere near. No MVPs, no defensive player of the years, no nothing. Jordan has 4 championships, though. I'll say that much. That's really it. Will the Rockets make it out of the first round? They can't even do such things as that. Who won the championship? It's the Seattle Supersonics. Billy Owens, this random dude, 83 overall, dropping nearly 30 a game in the finals, is winning for the Supersonics. Who do they got? Isaiah Thomas, not even their best player, didn't even win the finals. Horace Grant off the bench. That team is not that great. The Nets, who do they got? Kenny Smith, Alonzo Mourning, Derek Buck Williams. How do they not win the championship? They got a pretty decent team. Interesting finals matchup. Player retirements: Bill Cartwright, Larry Bird on the Nuggets. Interesting. Kelly Tripucka, Keith Edmondson, Fred Roberts, Jeff Rulin, who was an 80-plus overall at one point in his career. In this, at least. Jeff Malone, staff retirements. I'm going to start skipping that because there's nobody, literally. Larry Bird in the MVP, Hall of Fame. Gets his jersey retired. Historic changes. The Raptors and Grizzlies. The Vancouver Grizzlies are in the league. A lot of rebranding for the other teams. League meetings. Got a spurk of injury for some reason. Add two new expansion teams to the league. The Rockets got brand new branding. I love that. I love that, by the way. The Rockets branding right there. I love that. League realignment. Vancouver Grizzlies into the West. I love the Supersonics rebranding as well. That's W. I love the Atlanta Hawks one too. The Celtics logo is so outdated. Draft lottery, anyways. While I'm out here waiting on this. I'm waiting on what? I'm stupid. Heat, Nuggets, Kings, Cavs, and Clippers are your top 5 lottery odds. Kings, Cavs, Magic, Raptors, or King, Cavs, Magic, Grizzlies, Raptors are your top 5. Heat, sadly, it's out of the top 5. NBA draft time. NBA draft time. Who's going number 1? Kevin Garnett to the Sacramento Kings from out of high school. The Cavs, Antonio McDyess. The Magic, Michael Finley. The Vancouver Grizzlies to start off their franchise, Jerry Stackhouse. The Raptors, Damian Stoudemire, who actually played for them at 5'10", the Miami Heat. One more pick and I'll... Lonnie Theus. Okay. Alright. Player progression. I'll probably go to the year 2000 and stop for this part, to be honest with you. Jordan is still here. Mullins there. Akeem Olajuwon has dipped out on us. pains me to say that. Jim Jackson's here. Jay Humphrey's been here with us all. Ruben Dudley, Howard Easley, Quinn Knight. This team is not that fantastic. Hopefully, they'll be lucky to make a playoff berth, I think. Not a good team whatsoever. The 1996 draft class, if you know, you know, one of the best draft classes in NBA history. It's just phenomenal. They got Kobe, AI, Marcus Camby, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Ray Allen, Steve Nash, Antoine Walker, Stephon Marbury, Kerry Kittles, Peja Stojakovic, Eric Dampier, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Jermaine O'Neal, Derek Fisher, Jamon Williams. I don't think maybe he's real. Who else is in here that's real? I think that's it, but it's still a really amazing draft class. We'll see we'll see how this pans out. Where will Kobe go? The Rockets, will they even stay afloat? Will they even try and get to the will they even get to the playoffs? Not stopping for the trade deadline, boys. Contract extension deadline, not stopping either. I know what I'm doing next. Once Kobe gets drafted, I'm selecting that team. David Robinson's MVP, Kevin Garnett, Rookie of the Year, Chris Webber, Sixth Man of the Year. Who's he backing up? David Robinson, Defensive Player of the Year, Chris Gatling, Grizzlies, Most Improved. Coach of the Year goes to Josh Ball. In relation to LaMelo, Lonzo, or LiAngelo, or even LeVar. Reggie Miller, All-NBA First Team, Jason Kidd, Sean Kipp, Karl Malone, David Robinson. Jordan doesn't even get an All-NBA team. He is regressing bad. Oh, he's had an injury. Okay. He's been injured. Okay. We somehow made the playoffs at the 8th seed. I won't be surprised. Yeah, we get swept. Oh, my Lord. And the Blazers win it all. John Williams, Finals MVP. They beat the Sixers with Shaq. All right. And 5. Purvis, Short, Buck Williams, Fat Lever, Wes Matthews. Dominique Wilkins on the Magic retires. Ralph Sampson. Tom Chambers, Sam Bowie. What did he do in his career? He didn't do anything. What was his stats? Yeah, he just wasn't good. Yeah, this wasn't good. Staff retirements. I'm skipping directly over, pal. Hall of Fame inductees: Dominique Wilkins, Dominique and Buck Williams with their jersey retires. Historic changes. A lot of new brandings for the what's it called? The teams, and then I like this. I wish they do it in today's NBA, where players wear their own NBA jerseys for during the All-Star game. I think that's kind of cool. League meetings. That's approved. Draft lottery. Who will select Kobe, AI, and all that jazz? Bucks, Grizzlies, Mavs, and Kings. Bucks, Kings, Grizzlies, Jazz, and Mavericks round out the top 5. NBA draft time. Whoever selects Kobe, I will be that team. I'll select that team as my own user team. Who goes number 1 overall? Kobe Bean Bryant. The Fro Kobe with the arm sleeve goes to the Milwaukee Bucks. The Sacramento Kings select AI. KG and AI team up. That should be a fun duo. Vancouver selects Sharif Abdur-Rahim. He played for them IRL. Marcus Camby to the Jazz. The Mavericks select. Well, they won't be selecting anybody. They have a trade. Let's trade Doc Rivers as the seventh overall pick for Joe Bradley in the 5th overall pick. Okay. Cost you Doc Rivers to move up 2 spots to get Steve Nash. A whole lot of upgrade right there. Ray Allen goes to the Suns. Young Ray Allen looks so good in this game. Terry Mills in the top 5 protected 98 pick goes to the Knicks for their 7th overall pick. The Jazz take Stephon Marbury. Didn't they just take somebody? Hold on a sec. Yeah, they took Marcus Camby and Stephon Marbury. The Jazz making plays right now. The Bulls select Peja Stojakovic. Their team has to be some sort of good, right? Tim Payton goes to the Nuggets. Come on, man. We gotta switch to the Bucks. I do want to see Kobe 81, by the way. Not the best overall in the draft class. Kind of dumb, in my opinion. Anyways, settings, team selection goes to the Bucks. Yes, make these changes. Rookie signings. Kobe signed, of course. Will sign the 2nd round Malik Rose. Settings. Alright, what's Kobe's team looking like? They got Clyde Drexler, an old Clyde Drexler, Kobe Bryant, Derek Coleman, William Bedford, Keith Manning. Not a great team. What about the Bulls, though? They got Joe Dumars, Penny Hardaway, LaFonso Ellis, and they just drafted Pager, the Donnell Marshall, George Michon. This is a good team. They actually developed. This is a good team. The Bulls have scrapped their way into a not so bad team, I guess. We'll see how his player progression looking for Kobe. We'll see how he's going to perform. I'll get to the year 2000, the offseason preferably. Clyde Drexler's progressing heavily. We'll see him to the start of the season. I want to play around. I haven't been able to play. I kind of want to just play and shoot, honestly. 1997 draft class. We'll see how this is looking. They played the Blazers to start Kobe's young NBA career. Freestyle. Let's do freestyle. I want to play. This looks so good, by the way. Clyde Drexler feels so slow. Give me Kobe. Kobe on the Bucks. Green release. Money. Okay, that one's missed. Kobe layup is good. Oh my goodness. That's an air ball? Dang, Kobe, why are you missing so much? Alright, enough of that. Let's see how Kobe does in his rookie season. He's on the Milwaukee Bucks. No more Jordan. Time to move over Jordan. It's time for Kobe. This, BRB. Okay, Bomba. This Bucks team's not all that great looking. Trade deadline ain't stopping, Chief. Contract extension deadline. Nope. Shaq wins MVP, AI Rookie of the Year. Tim Payton, Sixth Man of the Year. Scottie Pippen on the Hornets wins Defensive Player. Most Improved goes to Jalen Rose. Josh Ball, Coach of the Year. Kobe doesn't get on all NBA teams, I suppose. Nick Van Exel. Kobe, he gets all rookie second team. How do you get it? 20 points a game, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Not terrible whatsoever. The young Kobe with the fro. Ray Allen gets all rookie second team as well. Don't make the playoffs. That's okay. The 1996 NBA champions, or no, 97 is Dana Barros, Finals MVP. Okay. Who's on this Cavs team? Dennis Scott, Antonio McDyess, Malik Flowers. Yeah, these past few champions are getting kind of like not the greatest. McHale, Sleepy Floyd, Dale Ellis, Sam Perkins, Michael Cage, Thurl Bailey, Tony Campbell, Darrell Anderson, George Wilkins, Bob Thornton, Buck Johnson. All these guys are heading out of here. Staff retirements, I'm not even looking at you. Kevin McHale gets his jersey retired. Historic changes. New branding, completely rebranded for the Wizards to the Bullets to the Wizards. Finally, they're the Wizards now. About time. League meetings, none. Draft lottery. We'll see what we got cooking. The Bucks in the top 3. Can they stay up there? They move down to 5. Pistons, Suns, Mavericks, Jazz, and Bucks round up the top 5. Who will they select to team up with Kobe? We'll have to wait and find out. 1977 drafts. Did I even look at this? I don't think I did. Oh, it's Tim Duncan, Tracy McGrady, Keith Van Horn, Dennis Edwards, not a real guy, Chauncey Billups, and Tim Thomas, Antonio Daniels. That's about it, chat. Bobby Jackson's real. Steven Jackson's real. Tim Duncan is the best player in this draft class, arguably. Tracy McGrady, if he didn't get hurt, he could have been really a lot better. We'll see who the Bucks draft. The Pistons take Tim Duncan. No Spurs this time around. The Suns take Keith Van Horn. Why not T-Mac? The Mavericks, they trade Tim Duncan. What are they doing? What are the freaking Pistons doing? They take Tracy McGrady. What are they doing? The Utah Jazz take Chauncey Billups. The Bucks, they take Doug Brady. Oh, man. The Raptors take Dylan Chapman. What just happened? What just happened? Bro, man. Doug Brady, not the greatest pick in the world. Player progression, we'll see how this one's looking. We'll see if Kobe's got any new teammates. Or what? Kobe up to 86. Derek Coleman, his supporting cast ain't all the greatest. The 1998 NBA draft will be imported. We'll see how that one goes. How that goes, excuse me. Yeah. What was it, 98? Vince Carter, UNC player. Antoine Jameson, the UNC guys. Dirk, Rafe LaFrance, Paul Pierce, Micah Bibby, Al Harrington, Rashard Lewis, Jason Williams, White Chocolate, wasn't bald, who started his career. Larry Hughes, Bonzi Wells, Ralph Fair, Alston, Earl Boykins, who was like 5'5". Tino Mobley's real, I know that for a fact. We'll see how Kobe does in his second season. Maybe the Bucks can finally make the playoffs. I sure hope so. I would like to see Kobe do well. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see Kobe do pretty daggone well.
What was that trade deadline? Ain't stopping, Chief. Contracts extension deadline ain't stopping for this Bucks team. Sadly, no playoffs looking like. Man. Sucks. Jason Kidd wins MVP on the Miami Heat. Tim Duncan, Rookie of the Year. Juwan Howard, Sixth Man of the Year. Hakeem Olajuwon, Defensive Player of the Year. Looks like that's on the Nuggets. Tim Payton, Most Improved. Lewis Meyer, Coach of the Year. Jason Kidd was Kobe. All-NBA second team. Okay. Oh my goodness. 29 a game, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 57, 45, 78 splits. Amazing second season from Kobe. No playoffs, though. We'll see who wins the championship. Is the Lakers. David Robinson on the Lakers. Who do they got? They got a stacked team. Kenny Anderson, Nick Anderson, Glenn Rice, Danny Manning, Byron Scott, Sam Cassell, Monty Williams. David Robinson, did he get hurt or something? He must have. Why is he at the end of the bench? He got hurt, he must have. Lakers win it all. Hornets, who do they got? They got Kevin Johnson, Courtney Booker, Scotty, Dunt, Rodney Rogers, Juwan Howard. Not a great team. Lakers return to glory. Magic retires. Mark Aguirre, Terry Cummings, James Worthy, Derek Harper, Byron Scott, Cliff Robinson, Doc Rivers, LaSalle Thompson, John Stockton, who didn't do anything in his career. Literally nothing. Literally, it was so bad. This is sad. John Stockton was bad. One All-Star. Detlef Shrimp-Pod, Robert Williams, Craig Elo, Jay Humphries, Hall of Fame inductees. Johnson, Worthy, Aguirre, no Stockton. That pains me. Jersey retirements. Magic for every single team he played for. It's wild. Historic changes. Mid-level exception to the salary cap. New branding for the Magic, Raptors, and Blazers. League meetings. Draft lottery. Knicks have the number 1 odds. Look at that. Bucks get the #1 overall pick. Knicks, Mavericks, Raptors, and Cavs. That's really good for the Milwaukee Bucks. Who's in this draft class again? Vince Carter. They could team up him with Dirk. Or I just do Dirk. Just do Dirk. You have to do Dirk. Come on. Don't mess this up, Milwaukee. Do Dirk. Don't do Vince Carter because unless you want to move into small forward. The Bucks, they take Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk and Kobe teammates. The Knicks, they select Vince Carter wearing number 11. That's weird. The Mavericks select... Okay. Alright, Mavericks. The Raptors, they take Antoine Jameson. Cavs. Okay. Mavericks, Paul Pierce. I don't know why these auto-generators guys are going before the real players. Raef LaFrance to the Hawks. The Celtics take Al Harrington from high school. Clippers get Mike Bibby. Pistons... Okay. Rashard Lewis to the Supersonics. I think it's where he got drafted IRL. The Suns. Okay. That's also something stupid that happens all the time. Anyways, Dirk. Him and Kobe should be a duo to watch out for. That's all I hope for. That should be an amazing duo. Player progression, Kobe up to a 91. My goodness, he's progressing so fast. Advance next season, the 1999 NBA draft. And we'll see how this one's playing out. What's in the 1999 draft of? Who is the real question? Okay. Baron Davis, Lamar Odom, Corey Maggette, Elton Brand, Steve Francis, Rip Hamilton, Andre Miller, Sean Marion, Jason Terry, Manu Ginobili, Jerry Page isn't real, Wally Serbiak, James Posey. That's really about it. Alright, 1999 NBA draft. Trade deadline ain't stopping, Chief. How about Dirk and Kobe fare as a duo? We'll have to wait to see. Kevin Garnett, dominant performance, MVP. Vince Carter, Rookie of the Year. Juwan Howard, 6-man. David Robinson, Lakers defense player. Tracy McGrady, Roast improved. Arthur Carlisle, okay, Coach of the Year. Kobe gets All-NBA second team. Jason Kidd, McGrady, Garnett, Baker, and Shaq all NBA first team. Kobe, Hardaway, Smith, Kemp, Robinson second team. Miller, Iverson, Johnson, Duncan, Payton, all NBA third team. Kobe gets no defensive teams, but Michael Williams, all NBA, all defensive first team. Lonnie Theus up here, so you can see the names. Shaq, Payton, all rookie first team. Carter, Pierce, Dirk, Matthew Long. How did Dirk do? What is that? What is that face? 18 a game, 6.5 rebounds, really good. Yeah, actually, a really good season. The Bucks make the playoffs. Of course they didn't. Such pain. The Suns win the championship. Vlade Divac is the Finals MVP. Rod Strickland, Ray Allen, Keith Van Horn, Horace Grant himself. What about the Hornets? They still got Scotty. Yep. Player retirements: Isaiah Thomas, Clark Kellogg, Clyde Drexler, Kevin Willis, Otis Thorpe, William Bedford, Mark Price. A lot of Hawks players. There's like 3 of them. Winston Garland, Chris Washburn, Kenny Walker, Ed Pinckney, Arthur Francis. About it. That's a lot of retirees. Hall of Fame inductees Isaiah Thomas and Clyde Drexler, jersey retirements. Drexler and Thomas. Historic changes. Introduced the 5-second back to the basket. New brandings for a bunch of these teams. League meetings approved of that. Draft lottery. We'll see where we're headed. The Bucks, I think they just may have missed out on the playoffs. Timberwolves, Knicks, Mavericks, Jazz, and Supersonics are your top 5 picks in that order. The draft. Who goes number 1? Lamar Odom to the Minnesota Vikings. Not Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Timberwolves. Hello?
Hey, come open the door.
Okay. Alright, streaming back. Lamar Odom went number 1 overall. Next take, Corey Maggette. Mavericks take Aaron Davis. Okay. Hadn't won these in forever. Andre Miller goes number 5. And that'll do for the draft that I'll look at. Jumping on is 75. No Supersonics. Francis goes number 6 to the Wizards. Evan O'Brien, 80 overall, goes to the Raptors. That's cool. Posey to the Spurs. Hamilton to the Clippers. Player progression. Kobe already up to a 94 overall. Phenomenal. We used the 2000 draft class. Let's see if Kobe can finally make the playoffs. Come on, Milwaukee, make the playoffs. KG wins MVP. Baron Davis, Rookie of the Year. Bryant Reeves, 6th Man of the Year. Lonzo Mourning, Defensive Player of the Year. Mike Bibby, Most Improved. Lewis Meyer, Coach of the Year. AI, first time on an All-NBA team, I think. Kobe, second team, led the second team. Akeem Olajuwon still kicking it at 37 years old. Reggie Miller at 34, still kicking it. Amazing stuff. The 3 seed we make it out of the first round. We make it to the conference finals, and we lose in the conference finals to the Hornets. I still have Scotty, I believe. And the Blazers sweep Derek McKee as your finals MVP. I can't speak. And that'll do it for the first part of resimulating the NBA from 1982 to 2022. We simulated a lot. I'll stream more of this tomorrow, maybe. Probably, I don't know. Maybe not. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're on the road to 800 subs. Thank you guys for all your support. I'll stream Madden soon. And then maybe do the Jordan challenges, maybe play Fortnite, not too sure yet. But I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Be safe and careful out there.